After collecting my branches and cleaning them, it's now time to spray paint them. So I just have some white spray paint and I'm just gonna paint my branches. Nice thin layers because I'm gonna flip them over once they dry. Mainly when I get the tips and the ends because the bottom is gonna be sticking out of my tree. So I don't even really have to paint the bottom, and it's easy for me to use to flip them over when it's time to add some of the other things that I'm going to use to get this snowy tree look. So many craft stores sell branches, but I felt like I could just go outside, pick some from outside, spray paint them white, add some glitter, and that's all I'm doing here. So they're white on one side. They look okay. I'm actually going to just turn them and then give them another coat. You see there, I left the ends brown. You won't be able to see that part. They'll be shoved down in my tree. So I'm just going to add some touches on those darker spots just to make sure everything is nice and white. This looks really good. You can still see the authenticness of the tree, so it hasn't taken away anything. It doesn't look like super fake. It just looks like a snowy tree branch. Okay, so we're going to get into our other supplies. Of course, I have Mod Podge, some fake snow, all came from Dollar Tree, and these spun brushes. I'm just going to start by taking the sponge. I'm not going to get a bowl and pour the Mod Podge in. I'm actually just going to pour it straight on the sponge. And I'm just going to go for it from there. And I'm just going to make sure that I get some. So I did do a little dollop right there, but for the rest of it, I'm just going to pretty much pour it on the sponge. So yeah, so now I'm just painting the branches, mainly the tips. And I did let that dry, you guys. This isn't like I'm just going. I paused. So here I'm just getting that Mod Podge mainly on the ends, on the tips, and working it in with that brush so that when I add those, that fake snow, it can hold. So now you see me just opening it up with my fingers, just sprinkling on while it's still wet so that when it dries, it can, harden together and I can get that nice sparkly look that we're trying to get. And it seemed messy. I don't like working with glitter and sparkly things, but I put paper down so it's easy to just kind of fold it over and clean it up if you want to kind of recycle it and use it later. So there's my first layer. Look at my dog in the back. We're just going to continue to Mod Podge the rest. And there's our finished product. That's sparkly.